Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Catch today I'm going to run through what I believe to be the top 10 of the new canon of the Star Wars books. This part we're going to do numbers 10 through 6. So, in at number 10, Dark Disciple by Christie Golden. I must just say all of these books were really good, so this is all very subjective. This one, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and I did enjoy it, but it was just like, I really liked the bits with Asajj Ventress, of course, but the whole love story with Quinlan Vos, I just wasn't that fussed, unfortunately. I was a bit disappointed with her meeting her end. It would have been great if she could have continued on. But hey, that's just how it goes. So, number 10, Dark Disciple. Number 9, Heir to the Jedi by, who is it? Kevin Hearn. Really liked the first half of this book more than the second, you know, where they're in the deep core and on that planet that has those brain-eating creatures, you know. That was really good, and I enjoyed the rest of it, but I thought the first half of that book was the stronger half. I know a lot of people said this was one of the weaker novels. I did like it, but it wasn't totally amazing. Now, 8, A New Dawn, who was just by John Jackson Miller. Thoroughly enjoyed this. First real introduction, of course, to Kanan and Heir. This was the very first book of the new canon that was released, and was the first appearance of Ray Sloan. I believe she's captain of a Star Destroyer at this point, but that's not a permanent position. She's just filling in. So it was good, mainly, I think, for her. And also it's great to see Kanan and Hera. Next, Ahsoka. Really enjoyed this, but it wasn't a galaxy-spanning adventure. It was it's like the Chewbacca comic in many ways, and it was localized. You know, she's on a couple of different planets, hiding from the Empire, trying to help where she can. I did enjoy it, but like I said, it wasn't some amazing galaxy-spanning adventure. But yes, that's at number 7. Now, final part of this one at number 6 is this Before the Awakening. This also represents those other ones that were The Journey to the Force Awakens, Moving Target, Smuggler's Run, Weapon of a Jedi. Of the 4 of them, this one was my favourite. For a long time, this was my favourite of the new canon. Telling us all about Finn, Rey and Poe's backgrounds. And Poe has got the best background of all of them, best family life, even though his mother died when he's 8 and everything. He's raised by his father. But Finn's life is awful, FN 21870 is, you know. Rey's life isn't particularly great either, obviously. And it's good to see some backstory on the two of them, because obviously with the Poe Dameron comic, we get to see some more of him. We've seen very little of Finn and Rey. And there's Rey's survival guide and there's Finn's story. But other than this, that is it for those characters, unfortunately. So very much looking forward to new information on them. I don't expect we'll get anything really until after The Last Jedi comes out. But that is the first part of my top 10, numbers 10 through 6. We'll go from 5 through to 1 in part 2.